Hello everyone, it's Jean from the Inky Studio. Welcome to those who are new and welcome back to those who have subscribed for a while. I so appreciate you joining me today. I am working on an Edith Holden nature journal, and it is probably one of the biggest journals I've ever done. I'm taking the whole book and I am altering it. And this is the second in the series, so I will put down below the first one. So after I assembled all of the Edith Holden pages, I also went back in and I added some papers to the signatures then. So I have 2 months in each signature, and so there are, of course, 6 signatures. And I just added a few papers here and there. Now I've decided not to put the signatures and sew them in yet. I'm going to decorate them before I do that. And what I like to do, and I've shown this before, it's been a while, I have this board, and it's a chipboard. It's pretty heavy, and I put an elastic. I punched a hole at the top and the bottom, and I put in an elastic cord, stapled the cord down, and I like to put my signature inside that. So I get an idea, like this is the middle of the signature, I get an idea of how the pages are going to flow for me, and yet I can take them out individually and work on them and not have to work with them all attached. So that's what I'm going to do here with this, and I'm going to use from my stash a lot of odds and ends I have collected over time, and I'll try to tell you where some of the stuff is from. I can't remember them all, but it's just an opportunity for you really to take all your nature things if you have a supply of them, and if you don't, then there's so many people out there so talented that have beautiful digitals, or there's scrapbooks, scrapbook emporium, I believe it is. There's different scrapbook companies on Amazon that have nature themes to them, and those papers are just as good as well. So our first project, I'm going to make a custom pocket for my tag, and I want it to be a window type of pocket. So I'm just going to find a place where the head will peek up, and I'm going to give it a little rip through there, and of course ink it a bit. And so the tag will go into the pocket, the head will show, and then the rest of the pocket will go a little bit higher, and then in between that I'm going to put some vellum paper. Now this is just a way, a different way you could use an envelope, a windowed envelope, and get this effect, of course. I'm going to glue that little top part there to the vellum. And I really probably should have glued a little bit more vellum behind there, but it was okay. And then just enough so that the owl can peek through. I'm going to glue the vellum down so that the tag won't get stuck on it, hung up on it. And then I'm going to fold over the top portion here, yes, so that it kind of gives it a little bit of a stronger top there. Anyways, and then I'll just glue that down up on top there, and it'll be nice and sturdy. Now when I glue the pocket down, I don't want to glue on the vellum because it will show through, so I'm only going to glue the paper parts of it, and it should be just fine. Then I'll put a little bit of an embellishment down there on the bottom. I probably will come back and I might embellish it even more. I kind of like to just get my ephemera in there and then go back later on and maybe put more embellishments down. Little winter definition, since I'm working in the January-February month. Oh, I love that. Such a cute little owl. Turned out really nice. For this next one, I'm going to make a base, and some of her papers in her book pages are all writing on both sides, and I think the writing is very attractive, so kind of using that as the base down there. And I have 3 different sizes of cards here, and I'm going to make a multi-flip out. Now I had these pieces of ephemera already cut and made, and had I cut them out beforehand, I would have left a little bit more on the edges of the ephemera so that I could fold it back. But I'm just going to go ahead and put a hinge in like I did for the other papers. So it's parchment paper that's about 1.25 inches wide, folded in half. And I'm just taking the ink and kind of going over it so that the paper isn't quite so bright. And so on the base part of it, that's going to flip up. So I will put that behind it like so. I've also sewn a little piece of paper on the back side so that you can write on the back side there. And the other piece of ephemera, I'm also going to make a flip up as well. Because I don't really want to do too much on the pages where she has her beautiful artwork. I'm trying to, create other places where you can do journaling or, put in photos or whatever you would like to do in your journal. So these flip-ups really give you a lot of room to do those kind of things. I will put down below where some of these things come from. Now I'll reference down below where I've gotten some of these digitals, but I can't really remember them all. Really do like this one. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put flips for the other pieces. I'll put one on the
right side and one on the left side. I really did like working with this parchment paper for the hinges. It's not too thick, and yet it's very stable and firm. So you had two choices how to put the hinge on, either in front or in back. I went ahead and put it on the back side. Just part way up so that the flower portion of that plant shows. Now this one, this flower is on a white background. That's how the tag came, or the card came. So I'm just going to go over it and smudge it a little bit with a brush and distress ink, just sort of just darkening up that white so it's not quite so stark. Now the lighting is kind of washing out the colors a little bit, but that is a darker color than it shows right now on that card. And I'll place this card kind of in the middle a little bit so that all the cards can be seen when they're all folded down.
Thanks so much for joining me today. I think I'm just going to give you a couple more sneak peeks. I wanted to mention that this size of a journal, that the size of her books are, this is from a traveler's notebook sized kit. So it makes a wonderful tag because you can really put large tags into a book that's this big. And so I just wanted to show that put one together for that. And then I wanted to give you a variation on the flip outs. So here's another way that I'm doing those flip outs. I've got two going like so, and then this flips out like that. So instead of up, it's kind of off to the side. So just kind of giving you that variation. And of course, what we did today was the snowy owl, and I love how that one turned out. Really cute. And of course, the other flip out that we worked on over here. So that is it. I hope you like that, and I will be doing more next time we get together. Thanks so much for viewing, and please remember to like this video. It just helps me out so much. And please subscribe if you haven't done so already. So we will see you real soon. Bye.